Hello everybody, this is Mateo, and we're going to end Yoshi's hunger with all 7 of our breeding fruits that we got last time. So here's the red one. We give him the fruit after talking to him, and he eats it, and then he's suddenly completely full. He ate that thing whole, although then again, Yoshi normally eats Shy Guys and everything whole. And then he poops out a red egg. Yay! And we need to do this 7 times. Luckily, we'll get the short version of this cutscene after watching the first one, which is basically give them the fruit, they will poop, and we get the egg. So that's the short version. And also, there's some nice references to other Nintendo games on the movie posters right there. Not sure if I showed that off last time or mentioned it. But you have Kirby's story at the very far left, and then Wario, a movie about Wario. You have M&L, which is probably a story about Mario and Luigi. And we have The Legend of Staffy, which, when I first played this game, I had no idea what that was. And then I saw Staffy again in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, still not knowing what it actually came from. But then I saw The Legend of Staffy 3, or the Legend of Staffy DS game a short while back. So you can see it at the far right. So yeah, I've never actually played a Staffy game, and I barely know anything about Staffy still. So yeah. Still feeding Yoshis though. It's a pretty nice looking theater. I like all the Nintendo references in the posters, not just past Mario games, but also Kirby's there. We got Wario as well. Looks like the minigame Emporium logo thing. Watching a guy play mini games all the time. Oh my god, it's like watching a person do a Let's Play. I think Nintendo was onto something with this theater. And then they place these eggs in not Roy G. Biv order. I mean, you'd think that they'd put it in Roy G. Biv, like a rainbow. However, it does not do that. Although then again, the eggs flash all colors, because apparently Yoshi eggs can do that. When hooked up to electricity. But whatever, we got our 4th Beanstar piece, finally. This is the one that I normally get last, so it all worked out pretty well. We got a piece, now we have all 4, and we have to go back to Bean Bean Castle. So, everybody's just kind of standing there watching Mario and Luigi pose like that. And then they left, and that guy is just silent and leaves. So yep, we got all 4 of the pieces, and now we can head on back to Bean Bean Castle, which is simply cool. We have to figure out now how we're going to get the princess back now that we've fixed up the Beanstar form. So let's go ahead and warp to Castle Town using our newly formed warp right here. There are a couple warps that I never ever get. For instance, 7. I'm pretty sure that's somewhere in Little Fungi Town. Not entirely sure, however that's my guess. And I believe there's also a number 8. Which is at the next area we're going. Pretty easy to find, it's right at the entrance. Most of the warps, not very useful. Fungi Town would be helpful if you were to want to get the better equipment there. However, otherwise, not so much. The Chocola Woods, or the Chocolate Woods are helpful for when you need to go back to get the Beanstar piece. But those are pretty much the only useful ones. You could use the Stardust Fields one to go do that border jumping minigame if you want. Also, I like how Bowletta projects his/her message through a Game Boy. That's another nice reference to stuff. So yep, we have to go to Joke's End, which is that area at the left, which we saw back when the boat was sinking. Just looks like a whole bunch of grayish rectangles. Yep, that's Joke's End. Not my favorite area in the game. My favorite area is either Woohoo University or the last area, but we'll get to that when we get to that. And we're formulating a new plan in order to not give the actual Beanstars, to basically keep Bowletta from controlling the world again and trying to save the princess as well, because we kind of need the princess. I mean, that's usually the point of these Mario games, is to save the princess. And we got another dress for Princess Peach. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of new stuff. However, there is still the matter of our bet. Prince Peasley, if you may pay up, that would be great. Oh, we need to surf. Okay. we have to surf because Bowletta doesn't want us getting the Beanstar all wet and whatnot. So we can't walk on the ocean floor like normal. And we now get 99 trillion Mushroom Kingdom coins. So now, Mario and Luigi are filthy stinking rich, and they never have to save the princess again. Sweet. Man, is Mushroom Kingdom's economy inflated. Oh my god. Well, at least in the Mushroom Kingdom we'll be multi-trillionaires. I mean, in the Mushroom Kingdom we won't have to save the princess anymore, I guess. Yay? That's something to look forward to at least. Now then, we have the Queen Bee pants. However, why you would want to wear pants for Queen Bean, I have no idea. However, they do give a nice boost to both stats. So we're going to get one for both of the brothers. The other two pants have some sort of effect to them. I think I saw 60% poison dodge, completely useless. You barely get hit with poison to begin with, and there aren't that many guys that give you poison anyways. Now then, what I really want are the badges, because they will increase power by a lot. There we go. Now they both have brilliant badges, so we're doing even more damage. However, it is still not that much compared to what I could be doing. I'm just checking out all the other badges, nothing else. So we can go ahead and sell them. And if you want, you should buy items. However, I really don't ever need to use items ever. And the peppers do sell for quite a bit if you want to sell them as well. But, you know, if you're going to use them, then have them. I mean, why not? It's not like you have a limited inventory space. Don't know why I'm keeping the Bros badge, though. Maybe for one of the extra BP or something? I don't know. Maybe I was checking... Oh yeah, I couldn't remember whether they were better or not, and then I just said, screw it, let's just go. So we need to go to the cafe to drink more coffee, because when the world is in peril, we must drink more coffee. Let's see, do we have anything? Nope, still not enough beans for that one. Back to menu, let's see here, do we have enough? Yes, we have enough for the Chuckle Blend, so let's go ahead and get that. And it looks like blood. We are going to drink blood. Yay, Chuckle Blend and blood. So we got the Chuckle Blend, and apparently that was not a new drink, darn it, which means that we don't get to see the Professor. Professor Egad. Which means that I just kind of wasted enough beans to be able to make another drink. However, we can at least get the, what was this? It was the Woohoo-chino or something like that, and it is a grayish Hoolumbian. It's like a grayish white. It actually kind of looks like coffee, not blood. And oh my god! Luigi's going to have fun in the next Luigi's Mansion sequel. I mean, look at that thing! It's a rocket-powered vacuum! That is awesome! Oh, it's like Boolossus in Luigi's Mansion, the Hidden Mansion version. To be honest, I've never played the Hidden Mansion, and I've never actually beaten Luigi's Mansion, but it was still one of my favorite games. I just couldn't find enough boos to beat the final boss, basically. You need 40 or something. I didn't find all the boos, and I was just like, no, I'm not doing that. And yeah. Okay. We are getting a new thing, and this one will let us hold the A button in order to dodge with A for longer. So basically we'll float for a little bit in battle. And see you, Professor. Now then, can we make anything else? We can't make any of these. Maybe a Chuckachino? No, we do not have enough. Well, darn it. Yeah. Back to menu. Next menu, and we still do not have any Teehee beans, because I had no idea where you could possibly find them. But oh well. So let's quit, and that's it for that. And that's pretty much all I'm going to do with this thing. In my opinion, the first two items that you get from this are the best two. Well, at least one of them. I think you get one that's really good. Hold on, I need to look at this. I think the last one is really good. I mean, you'd think it was. Anyways, Superstar Saga Wiki. Star Beast System. That's what it's called. Yay. No, that's Wikipedia. I need the Mario Wiki. Give me like 2 minutes. Totally professional, by the way. You know, only the best for you guys. Okay, no, that is not it. Oh no, the Bros Rock, which is what I was thinking of, is for a different side quest with the 10 jewels called Beanstones. I've never actually done that, to be honest, so I'm not even going to try. So here we have all the bosses, a lot of the enemies. There aren't that many enemies, there are like 60 something in the game. When normally an RPG has at least 200, but oh well. Can I even find where this thing is? So I can mention what else he gives off? Apparently not. You sure? Oh, well, I guess that there is something else that I could mention about the Starby system. Different characters were going to show up in the cafe area, Egad's Cafe, and whenever you would make a certain drink, then that person would come up and would talk to you and then drink your drink and then give the items. The items stayed the same, so you can kind of see how, you can kind of see references to the different characters. They would give the certain item. I don't know what Egad would give you. Egad was the only one that ended up staying. However, instead of Great Force, you would get the Triforce. Instead of Power Grip, you would get an Energy Tank from Samus. Excite Spring wasn't changed. I'm assuming that that's from the Excite Bike guy. Wario's Gold instead of Greed Wallet, that's the first thing we got. Game Boy Horror instead of Game Boy Horror SP, that's the thing that Egad would have given us. UV Lamp instead of Cobalt Necktie. UV Lamp, that's the thing that Olimar would have given to us. And Gold Ring, Fox McCloud. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Why didn't I get that earlier? Oh well. So yeah, basically they have the same effects, but they slightly changed it. I personally would have preferred it if they had kept the original idea of having different references to other games. Apparently there were also supposed to be Neon Beans, a Game & Watch, and an item known as the Spiritual Bros, which may have been intended to be a badge. It might have been a rename of the badge Soulful Bros. The bean fruits were meant to be a different color. What color is that? I do not know. And the shark bone was probably another name of... God, think. The question mark enemy was supposed to be... their name was supposed to be Sharkbone, but they changed it. It might have also been the bony shark form of the Cheep-like enemy. Missile bills, sidesteppers, small fighter flies, green Ohojis, blue Goombas called Mossy Goombas, Paragoombas, a Hooligan called Nice Guy, red Goombas called Pop Goombas, and Sergeant Starshade were meant to be enemies. Huh, Sergeant Starshade was meant to be an enemy, apparently. Okay. Wiggler was also going to be a regular enemy instead of a mini-boss. So, yeah. That's pretty much how that all worked out. Sergeant Starshade would have 100 HP, 3 defense, a speed of 0, and 2 experience points, and 2 coins dropped. No items, so they basically have a whole bunch of stats. Lady Lima was supposed to look old, or rather younger, a whole lot younger actually. There was going to be a mysterious cloaked beanish character. The badges were going to have different colors. There was going to be Peppy Hair talking, like his sprite showing up and then talking. Maybe tell Fox to do a barrel roll during that scene thing, and apparently there was also Slippy. And yeah, it's just really interesting to see what kind of beta stuff there was, but never made it in the actual game. Well, so it is pretty neat just to like research this stuff or look it up and see what would happen. And the cashier would actually say different things, and so would the other characters with whenever they would get the drink. Also, how much time is in this video? Wow, okay, see you next time. Wasted time talking about that. Bye. Wait, we have to climb the staircase. Almost there. Ah, there we go, see you next time.